I'd like to thank everyone for being here and taking the time to view my portfolio. This is my portfolio link. If you click on that, it'll take you to my main portfolio. And this design, I started doing it back in December of last year because I knew that we were going to end up doing a portfolio, and so I wanted to get a head start and make sure that I designed it properly. Because one of the challenges that I faced when building the portfolio is that you have to organize the content, and you also have to plan the portfolio for updating for future work, because it's something that you need to continue to add more work and showcase your talents. So I thought that was very important. As you can see, the navigation on the top will have a home button and about me page. And let me just tell you a little bit about me. I've always liked art and design. Ever since I was in middle school, I started having that desire of creating and working with programs to design logos, do different backgrounds and add text to pictures. But then I saw myself into a challenge that because of the software being too expensive, I wasn't able to afford it and be able to use it and learn it, especially in middle school. So I kind of felt that was a drawback. And then I later in, after high school, I went into the military. I spent 4 years there. I started having interest in actually painting and actually sketching out art and design. Once I left the military, I found myself faced with trying to find a job, and luckily I found a job that showed me how to do customer service and order processing. It dealt with online commerce, and from that experience, I was able to gather a lot of insights on how to run an e-commerce business. So I decided to go ahead and do my own online website, and started really. It was tough because I had no idea on HTML and designing, and it was all new to me. So I had to, go and do some research and learn and spend a lot of hours trying to figure things out. Then you can see my work link. As you can see, I have different categories that I selected that I felt more unique. Then you have the resume link, and if you click on it, it'll take you to my PDF resume. And then of course you'll see the contact form. So I want to focus on presenting my work, of course. And the very first section I have is animation. The Fresh Air animation is a banner that I've created in Flash. And this was a logo that also we had to come up with for a fictitious air conditioning repair company. And this is what I came up with, having the clouds animate through the entire banner. And then you have Mercy House logo that I also created. This was a pretty big project because not only did we have to create a website, but we also had to create all the images and kind of do some flash presentations and all the graphics that needed to go into the actual website. So with the logo, we had to incorporate what the organization's mission is. And so because they deal with domestic violence and helping victims of domestic violence, we wanted to have the logo represent the need, the shelter, the hands. You'll see it here in just a minute. And did some volunteer work, and so we added the image there. for volunteers. As you can see, the globe there represents worldwide, type service. And this one here is a slideshow banner of all the products. This one's actually gathered from my own personal website that I built with all the products that I sell. So it's just a showcase. It's actual homepage. And the coffee and cookies design is also for a fictitious cafe that we had to create flyers and advertising, and the class WD 205. And if you've seen this one before,
keep her safe. The relationship with her dad, promises to threats, and truth disappears in the shadow.
this is a movie trailer that we worked on for our Flash animation class. Throughout the entire course, we were learning how to use different tools such as Flash, Photoshop, Illustrator, and Sound Booth to integrate all these components into a video and a website. And so if you go to logo designs, you'll also see once again, you have the Mercy House logo. And as I mentioned, the Mercy House logo represents a nonprofit organization that helps victims of domestic violence. In this project, I was chosen as a team lead to guide my classmates in an effort to produce a complete website and logo for Mercy House. Again, the logo means based on the meaning of the organization. If you look at it closely, it resembles a shelter home with a roof on the top. The hands stand for help, regardless of race, gender, and ethnicity. The world, of course, or the globe, stands for universal worldwide support. And the M and the H for the organization. Also, this one, as I mentioned, is for a fictitious air conditioning company. This was another logo design that I created. Actually, two versions of it, and I provided it to the client so they can decide which one they wanted. And she actually liked this one because of the font. Of course, this is for a nonprofit organization that helps individuals realize their potential and helps them back and get back on the right path to success. And this one as well was a logo that as a team we came up with and decided that because of the organization and what it stands for, we wanted to make the logo represented. Of course, it's critical, so we added the mission critical type font. And the font here represents time, so time sensitive, and then of course the lifeline, which represents emergency and helping people and rescue.
Leave that one up there just for a second, please. This particular client we worked on for 3 different terms. Each time we presented something to the client had different views. And that taught the students something really great, because when you work with a client, they're not really sure what they want. But every time they came up, oh, I love that one. Yeah, let's go with that one. So we'd go down that path, and then oh, no, I like that one. We finally got to the point, because actually this logo they created, I loved it, and I thought it was right on track. She actually seen that. Well, no, I don't want the heartbeat in. So we actually took the heartbeat out, but I told them to keep that logo because she was going to want it back at the end. We made our final presentation. She said, can you put that other logo back? I said, oh, absolutely. We have it right here. And they put that one back in there. And this is the actual logo that she ended up going with. So I thought it was really a good experience for the students to see how to work with real-time clients, how they change their mind from time to time. Thank you, Wilber. Go ahead and continue, Wilber.
And then if you go to the graphics photos, you'll see some of the designs that I created. This one, for example, is for the fictitious coffee and cookies cafe. It's just a perspective design, and then the top view of the actual cafe. And then you have the advertisement that are going to go along with that design or that fictitious cafe. Probably seen that one in the cafeteria. This one is a photo effect that I added to an old image that I had at home. So you can see in the background here of this one, there's a lot of boxes we had just recently moved in and took this picture. Then I went ahead and added the effect on the background of a radial type blur. And I also added the rule of thirds, which on this one, if you notice, the image or they're actually standing in the middle, and on that one I went ahead and moved them over to the side and added the fonts so that the focal point wouldn't be right in the center. This was another effect image that we added an effect to. The original was kind of light faded. This one here, I added some sketching effect and actually added more contrast to it so you can have more depth. And this was an actual client that I restored, or actually added more, a better enhancement, I guess, to the picture. This was the original one. It was kind of more orangey, and I went ahead and touched up the skin, removed some marks and blemishes, and added her name on it. This is for actual quinceañera earlier this year. This is other photo restorations you've seen before. This was a class assignment that we did. As you can see here, these images were all had marks, pretty old, scratches. On that, we went ahead and did a black and white image. Restored it. Looks a lot different. And then you go to my website that I designed. The first one being my online business. This is an ergonomic services and products page. This is one that I started in 2005, and I continuously been adding new content and new technology that I've learned during this program. And again, you see the rescue track. This is the final website that we created. One of the things that I added to this, or contributed to this project, was the actual animation there on the side, and that mitigation, preparedness, restoration, and recovery graphics there. And then we have the Mercy House organization. As I mentioned, there's the logo and also the flash representation. This is actually HOA, Timber Meadow Community website. Because I'm part of the board, I wanted to put in what I was able to do, and I created a website for them so that the residents have a way of getting to the actual information about the community, the latest things. For example, the garage sale. When they have garage sale, they can register there. Takes them to a registration form, and they submit it, and then we'll get the email, and we'll know who's registered for the garage sale. And this was the very first website I created in the WGD 201, Fresh Air Conditioner Services Company. It has all the pages, basic pages about us, services, specials, and content.